Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. It is now Monday, October 4th, and it's the start of week 5 of my audition prep. So I officially have 6 weeks until the audition, and now I really feel like I need to start cranking it into gear. So I did not practice yesterday. I went to like a fall festival and just had like a fun little day. Honestly, much needed, but we're back on it today. So I think how I'm going to break this down going forward is these next 3 weeks I'm going to call the perfecting phase. So I'm going to work a lot on, like I mentioned before, I think one of my weaknesses is like being able to stay in time in tempo without a metronome. So I'm going to be working a lot on that. And then the next 3 weeks after that, I'm going to call the performing phase. So that's when I'm going to perform and try to get those nerves out. So I'm thinking about doing like a live performance on Facebook or Instagram or something. I don't know. Would you be interested in that? Let me know. But yeah, so today I think I'm going to practice Mozart first. I'm not sure what excerpts I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go through them and just see which ones I feel most insecure about and focus on those. But that's my plan for today. So what you just saw me doing in that last clip is playing the Mozart with my metronome on silent. So while I was closing my eyes, I was obviously trying to keep a steady beat, and then I would open my eyes and make sure that I was still with the metronome. You could tell one time I got off in there, but that's really what I was working on. And something that I always tell my students is to focus on one thing at a time. So like just now, I was really just focusing on keeping a steady pulse. It might not have been as like perfect or clean or in tune as if I was not only thinking about that and I just had, the metronome on, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Obviously not perfect, but not horrible either. Like I feel like I was able to keep a pretty steady beat. So that's what I was working on there. Someone actually just left a comment on the video that I posted today saying that what athletes do is that they visualize like a perfect performance every day. So I think that's something that I'm going to try. because why not? I do visualization, but usually only like closer to the audition. Maybe if I started it like now, things would go better. But yeah, that's basically what I was doing in that last clip. Good morning, friends. It's now Tuesday, October 5th. So my plan today is to do the Mozart again. I'm just not very like satisfied with how that went yesterday. I think it went pretty well in terms of like keeping a steady pulse, but I'm not happy with how it was sounding. Something else that I'll just be honest and admit, maybe you do the same thing too. I'll record myself and then I won't listen to it, which is not helpful because like, then what's the point? So I'm going to listen to the recording from yesterday right now, and then I'm going to practice some Mozart, and I'm going to record it again today and kind of see the progress from yesterday to today. 1, 2, 3, 4. I felt so much better about that today. I felt less secure with the timing, but I'm interested. What did you think was the biggest improvement from yesterday to today? So when I went over the recording, there's two major things that I noticed. First of all was my contact point was way too close to the fingerboard. So if you saw me watching my bow more in this last clip, that was one of the things I was focusing on. The second thing was the dynamics, specifically the softer dynamics. I felt as though they weren't really coming through. And, you know, the room that I'm practicing in is like fairly empty and it's fairly boomy. I know that it is going to sound different when I am in like a drier room. I've only taken like one other audition, but the room that I was in was super, super dry. So I feel like that has something to do with the dynamics. But those are the two main things that I was focusing on. I felt a lot more secure just in general in my playing today. I actually thought my intonation was pretty good from the clip yesterday. So when I go to work, probably won't do this week, but like maybe in the coming weeks, the room that I have is like very, very dry. So I'll probably do like a test run in there too and kind of compare and see how it sounds different. But I'm happy with my progress on the Mozart today. Good morning, friends. It's now Wednesday, October 6th, and Yesterday, I was honestly getting very just frustrated with my practice. I think what it was is that I was editing some videos before I practiced, and I do not like editing videos. First of all, like, I don't know, it's just not enjoyable to me, and I know I'm not like, I just do like the very, very basics, and it gets like very tedious. So I did that for like an hour and a half, and I was just like, not feeling it, and then I tried to practice afterwards. So I think that's why I was just like not into it. So my plan today, I'm gonna practice my Mozart again. I'm not gonna record that because you already heard it 2 times in this video. But I'm gonna practice now, and then I have a lesson, and then I'm gonna have lunch, and then I'm going to practice my excerpt. And my plan is to record a couple of those for you guys, and hopefully I'll be feeling better, more fresh, and I'll do my editing after my practice. Hello, friends. It's now Thursday, it's not September anymore, October 7th. That's where we're at today. But yeah, I have a really, really busy day today. It's almost 10 and I start teaching at 10, but I've already done my warm-ups, but I literally don't have any time to practice here at my house because I'm going on site to teach today. I do have an hour free when I'm on site teaching, so I think I'm gonna practice then. I think I'm gonna play Mozart again, maybe some excerpts if I have time, because the room there is very dry, and you guys can probably tell, like, the room I'm in right now is very, very boomy. And in my past experience, the one professional audition that I've done, the room was very, very dry, and that can be kind of not shocking, but like, you don't want to be surprised, I guess, by how you sound that day, because you want to feel as in control as possible, right? So I'm gonna see how it sounds. I'm planning on recording the Mozart again. Sorry, this is just gonna be like full of Mozart. And just to kind of compare and see how it sounds in the different rooms. I think that could be interesting. And like I said, I'll do some excerpts too if I have time. So I'll probably see you at like 4 p.m. Here we go. All right, I'm sorry if the lighting was like really bad in that last clip. I'm at work and there's no really like good place to put the camera. I didn't, or my computer, I thought it would like fall off the stand, but I don't know. I feel like it doesn't sound that different like here and at my house, but well, it does sound different. Like the acoustics sound different, but like I don't sound much different if that makes sense. But like it's a huge like mental thing for me, I guess. Like I feel like I sound so much, I guess, like weaker here. When obviously it can't change that dramatically just in like a day, it's really the acoustics, but I'm glad I actually have the opportunity to play here because like I said, I do think that the audition room will probably be dry. I can't think of the word. I keep wanting to say damp. I don't know why. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling. Not great. I feel like I'm getting a lot better with tempo, so I'm super happy about that. But I think this is true of anybody. You just notice little things that, could have gone better. And obviously, it's never going to be 100% perfect. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, if it sounded drastically different or which one you liked better. I don't know. Like I said, it's just under the ear. It just sounds so weird just because I'm used to playing in that room. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think about the difference between a house and here in the acoustic wise. Good morning, friends. Can you hear my boyfriend practicing? Do you recognize that? We're literally playing the same things for the audition. We're both going to take the audition. We're both playing Mozart 5 and we're both playing Tchaikovsky. So there's that. But anyway, it's now Friday. I feel like the weeks are just going by faster and faster. Like, I feel like this week completely flew by, and I feel like I honestly need to put more time in each day. I feel like I'm at the point where like an hour and a half to 2 hours just isn't cutting it anymore, especially as we get closer to the audition. But today I'm going to practice some Tchaik because I haven't practiced that all week, so I was focusing on the Mozart, and then do some excerpts. have reached the end of week 5. On those last 2 clips, I was just sitting down because it's Friday and your girl be tired. But yeah, the first one was the Beethoven 3. I was kind of experimenting with my contact point. I felt like moving my bow a little bit closer to the bridge made it sound like crisper and clear. That's something that I've really been noticing in all these videos that I've been recording, is that my bow is like closer to the fingerboard than I thought. So another just good reason to record yourself. You know, I didn't know that. You know, I wouldn't have known that unless I recorded myself. And the last one was Brahms. I felt like it was okay. I feel like the rhythm could have been steadier, but overall, I'm pretty happy with my practice this week. I felt like more focused and more like preparing for an audition. Like, I think in the other weeks it was just so far away that I was like, yeah, I'll get here eventually. But now it's like 5 weeks, 4 weeks. I'm not sure. So, yeah, we're pretty happy with how it's going. I think next week I do want to bump up my practice time. I think I want to be trying to cover more things per day. So like right now I've just did like 1 concerto and 2 excerpts. Maybe I'll do like 1 concerto and like 4 or 5 excerpts, or maybe I'll do both concertos and an excerpt or 2. But yeah, I just want to bump things up and kick it into a higher gear. Not like 100, but like, you know, like 80. Because the audition is approaching soon. So if you watched till now, you have all my love, and I'll see you guys next week.